Hi everybody, welcome down to the channel. Andy Carter here, and thank you for joining me in episode 2 of Break 30. The premise of this series is to shoot as low as possible, take the best score from 2 golf balls per hole and see if I can break 30. And the idea is not just to see how low I can go, it's to learn to score well and once I'm in a good scoring position to be able to capitalize on that and continue to score lower, not get all defensive and not get worried. So a massive thank you to Cala Resort for having us down here, and with my good friend Matt Fryer, we're going to be teaming up this week to bring you some course content, so do stay tuned to the channel. So I want to say a massive thank you to golfgeargiveaway.co.uk for sponsoring today's video, because today's video is going to be, we're going to be talking about equipment and the importance of decent equipment. And I know that it's expensive. I've been lucky enough to be given my Titleist TSR, so they wanted me to review it and demo it, and I've always played Titleist anyway, so it's amazing to get that upgrade from them from a TSI to a TSR. But I'm aware that the cost of these drivers, especially nowadays, are absolutely through the roof. You're talking upwards of £400-500 sterling for a brand new driver, which to be fair is mental. So if you check out golfgeargiveaway.co.uk, you can enter a draw for as little as £2 or £3. The odds of winning on the site are probably the lowest out there as well, and if you come within 2 of winning, you get a free entry into the next prize draw. So there's loads of amazing offers. I've been following this page for a while just out of pure curiosity because it just looks class, and I've watched a lot of the live streams that they do when they're giving the draws out, so it's quite an interesting kind of build up. And I've seen one that I want to join. I'm going to join the putters one because I fancy a new putter, and for 2 or 3 quid I might stick in 5 or 6 entries. Fingers crossed, hope for the best, and let's see we go. But check out their website because they have got some pretty awesome draws for you to take part in. Let's go down to the first tee. Let's see what the golf course has got in store for us, and fingers crossed we can break 30. All right, so first tee, 300 meters. So I obviously work in yards, so I've zapped out one of the middle bunkers. It's 250 yards downhill, and it looks super, super tight. But perks of this video is that I'm trying to go as low as possible, and I've got 2 attempts. So I'm going to hit the first shot. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive. I've got a 3-iron. Now you're probably thinking, why am I not going for it? Now honestly, it is super tight up there. I can only see the very top of the flag, so it obviously goes downhill quite a lot, but then you can just see the shrubbery that must go around this presumably small green. That's a bit left. Stay there. Right, we've got a couple of bounces. It's always a good sign. I'm also picking the Pro V1 versus the TP5 as well. See if I've got a preference in ball. Before I moved to Dubai, I used to always play a TP5. Well, they are next to each other. Bit hooky off the tee for both shots. All right, for those of you that may have spotted the buggy down the right-hand side, it's this man, Mr. Matt Fryer. We're at Cala Resort here in Spain, and we're filming for the week. I'm going out first, doing break 30. Fryer, what is your...
Break 30? Break 40, I think you should call this.
Oh.
My prediction for you. Never played the golf course. I think you do need a little bit of local knowledge around here. It's quite an undulating 9, this one.
Yeah, it looks it.
In fact, no, take that back. This is the flattest 9 that you'll play.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the 3rd's flat, 4th's flat, 5's not flat, 7's flat-ish, but you do need a little bit of local knowledge, so I don't think you'll break 30.
I've got 2 attempts.
You got 2 attempts?
2 balls all the way through, best ball.
Yeah, you're still not going to break 30.
Okay.
But I think a good score for you, I'm going to say 36.
Level par?
Level par.
With 2 golf balls?
With 2. What, is it best of each ball?
No, best of each ball
like
for the
ball
whole.
Stable
Basically better ball.
Oh, stroke play.
Better ball, stroke play.
Yeah, I think level. You'll be happy with level.
Oh well, no, I'm genuinely expecting to shoot 29, 30, 31.
Good luck.
Right, so I was getting a bit worried coming up to this golf ball because all I could see is shrubbery, and I thought I'd gone too far left, but thankfully I've got one here and one just down there. This is the TP5. Got 96 yards to the flag. So I've started it very similar to how I started the last vlog, where the golf balls are very close together. Let's not start with a bogey this time. 96 yards downhill into wind, massively downhill. This is the sort of grass where it's totally different to the UK. If I put the club down, you can barely see up to the hosel, so it goes really, really low below the golf ball, so it's easy to kind of catch the top grooves and obviously hit some bad strikes. But let's try and just glide it along the top of the grass. 96 yards. Strike was good. All right, we've got one on the green. That was a little bit more of an aggressive second shot, certainly than the first episode anyway, wasn't it? First episode was a shocker. Right, much closer this time around, 82 yards. So this time, good touch. This time I'm gonna be using a 58 degree, and it's not an amazing lie, to be honest. I'm kind of sat in an old divot, which is just starting to grow its grass back. That's not ideal. So I'm gonna pop this a bit further back in my stance, just so I can get the trap the club ball between club and ground. So 82 yards, 3/4 swing off the back foot. Had to, horrible lie. Sit there. Oh, I played that really well actually. Yeah, those awkward lies, when you get the ball stuck like that, pop it a bit further back in your stance so you can get a little bit more of an attack angle down into the ball. Okay, 2 decent approach shots. I kind of had to make sure I got it kind of over that bunker. I thought that bunker was much closer to the flag than it actually was. If I'd have landed it short, could have been a really good shot bouncing down. But as Fry said on the tee, I haven't got any course knowledge. But this is a outside chance of birdie. 2 attempts at it. I've got the other golf ball just behind me. Don't need to allow for that much break. Okay, this is definitely a much straighter putt, not coming down that slope like I was on the last putt. I'd like to think the par is in, so I'm going to be aggressive with this, but at the same time, when you're aggressive, the ball's still got to have the right speed to go in. Being aggressive doesn't mean knocking it 14 foot past. Or leaving it short like that. Oh, well, the par's in. Right, one of the biggest mistakes I've made already is actually not downloading the course planner onto my Apple Watch. It's a bit of a killer. I've got no roaming, so I was in the Wi-Fi area before, didn't use it. So now I'm totally blind. I've got the course map at the start of every hole, which I need to kind of look at and try and figure out. And holes like this where you just can't see anything. So it is holes like this where, again, while I'm trying to make birdies and be aggressive, I still need to keep the ball in play. So I'm going to go 3-iron at those 2 trees that I can see in the distance, just to the left side of the bunker. According to the map, the bunker does go all the way up to the right. So I want to get 1 ball in play, and then it's going to be a little bit more aggressive with the second ball and hit 3-wood. Oh, a bit hooky today. Gonna hit 3-iron again. That was a poor shot. I don't feel where that's coming from, to be honest. It doesn't feel that closed coming into the ball. All right, I'm gonna try and go for a fade so it feels like it counteracts what I think the problem is. Ooh, I hope they're not too wide. Guys, I'll be honest, this golf course is scaring me already. I've lost the TP5. To be honest, I feel like I'm lucky to have found the Pro V1, because all down this side here, it's just shrubbery. Now my golf ball's actually got a scuff on it, so I feel like it's probably found the path. And I'm left with that, going straight down to that green, side hill lie, under the tree. Wow, I need to sort my accuracy game out ASAP, because 113 as well. I'm literally gonna have to go to the right of the green. I'm gonna try and sling it. Is that the right shot? I can't play a low one because it's not gonna, I'm already higher than the hanging branches. Ball's above my feet, so that should help me turn it. But I'm gonna have to put some serious swaz on this. Keep coming. Oh my God, I've done it. Be the right number. Sit, sit. Oh, it's the best golf shot I've hit in my life. That's the best golf shot I've hit in my life. There she is. Oh yes. Right, that was literally one of the best shots I've ever hit. Like the curve on the ball was just exciting to see. I might just start hitting every shot like that. Try and hit the fairway with a straight shot. I miss it left. Aim 100 yards right at the flag and swerve the bad boy in, and it works. Sit. Oh, oh wow. Didn't feel like the last green was super fast. Oh, come on, after the best shot of my life, come on. Don't do this to me, golf. Oh, I thought that was in. I hit a perfect putt. One over. One. Try shouting abuse from the fairway, just to make me feel better. Yep, brilliant. Right, back out with TP5. It's got another chance, or another TP5, I should say. 175 par 3, slightly downhill. That's 175 with slope. I'm going to aim this just right at the flag. Should draw. I'll be honest, it's on the flag. It could be in the hole. What's that hit? Yeah, 160 metres, 175 yards. Don't know what I've hit, guys. Oh, that says 152 now. Oh, it was picking up the bunker. Oh no. That was literally the best iron shot I've hit in months. And I've used the wrong club. I've gone from a 7 iron to a 9 iron. Right, same again, same shot. Because that was utter perfection off the face. It was that sweet, it almost had a pinging noise to it. It's not quite as good. Might need a bit of help off the bank just to kick it back a touch for me. I needed an 8 iron. Oh, I'm having a shocker, guys. In fairness, I heard an almighty clunk when this ball landed. I thought it was in the trees behind. It's actually right underneath this rake. Surprised I didn't break it. The noise. Oh, so yeah, this is the 7 iron. I thought the 7 iron was there, so I hit a 9 iron and I've gone short. Oh, this is a disaster. Come on, you're better than this. I'm hitting some decent shots, but I hate to say it, as Fry said, the local knowledge of this kind of golf course. Wow, look how high the ball is above my feet. So I'm going to open the face just so it doesn't go too far left, and grip right down on the shaft. Sit there. Oh, that's a par. That's a par saver. Not sure what the rule is about the clubs. All right, we've got one par is in. Chance of birdie. Oh. Oh, it was a decent effort, to be fair. You know what? After that, I will take a par. Third hole, 420 meters. This is a scary hole. Look at this for a map. So it's basically just garbage left into wind, into a very slender, narrow fairway. It's almost feeling like it's going to be a three-shotter, but I've got to try and keep the ball in play. Wow. This is a great golf course, not only for the quality it's in, but also the making you commit to your shots and your lines. Stop thinking about the negative. Well, that is one gone. That's in the hazard. Wowza. Right, come on, start playing for your draw. You're hitting a draw. Ball's moving in the air, right to left. Perfect. Thank God for that. Guys, this golf course is going to absolutely ruin me. Even this was about 5 yards from going into that ravine to the side. Decent finish, but I'm here for 4 days. This is going to cost me a fortune in golf balls. So I need to aim this at the ground. I'm going to allow for my draw now. I need to learn from the mistakes. So right green side bunker, just let the draw come back. Needs to go a bit, I think. Yeah, just a touch toe side of centre. It was decent, but just toe side of centre. But the shape's there. Right, up and down. The funny and the sad thing about this video is I'm meant to be using 2 balls per hole to make birdies. The last 2 holes I've only finished with 1, I've lost 1. I mean, I do love the turf. Beautiful chipping turf. Right, so another par save. Now, can we please start to use this video as it's designed? It's designed for birdies. Oh, I finished it with the Titleist 1, so that means that we're another TP5 down. I think that's just, TP5s just don't like fairways. All right, so I'm quite embarrassed to say this is my last TP5 golf ball. I'm on the 5th hole. It's my 3rd TP5 ball of the round. 330 meters. So basically that tree in the distance over there is about 260, all uphill. I've got 3 wood out. I'll be a little bit more aggressive up there. Been drawing the ball so far, so I need to start allowing for that as well. So I'm going to aim down the right side of the fairway and just try and feel like I'm swinging it for a straight shot, because that for me creates a draw. Oh, perfection. Oh. I'll be honest, I'm kind of scared to have to hit another ball. Can't I just go and put this ball up there? Right, come on, 2 in a row. Same again, so that's where my shape is now. Just that right side of the fairway. Not as good a hit, but it's perfect in terms of the fact it's going to finish in the fairway. 2 decent drives, got 1 here, one's probably about another 20 yards further up. The first one was absolutely ripped. Got 135 from this ball, slightly downwind but uphill. So I'm just going to punch in a smooth wedge. I could probably get gap wedge there, you know, with a bit of a breeze, but just a smooth, controlled wedge. Take a little bit off it. Sit. Striking it well today. It looked good. It was a really nicely struck shot, great control, middle of the face. Fingers crossed I got my yardage and the club selection right. Right, 115 yards for this ball. Got the gap wedge out, again slightly downwind, just a punchy one again, probably very similar to how I played the last shot. I hope that's right. It landed and bounced on the green, I could hear it. Come on guys, come on, we need birdies. Just never straightforward, is it? This is the first shot, this is the Titleist. TaylorMade is on the green. Come on, got close to the chip in before, let's try another one. Just a nice skiddy one. And then back foot job, just let it release out. That's short. It's not short actually, it's just not the right line. I thought I was going to go the other way. Right, it'd be nice for my TaylorMade ball to finish a hole. Based on the chip shot, it's definitely moving left to right, so I'm going to aim this probably just outside the left, maybe about 2 cups left. It's also down grain, which makes it a bit quicker. Oh, got the pace right, but that's moved a lot, hasn't it? Okay, hole number 6, and when I saw the course map just then, I thought, ooh, this is a bit more open. I can open my shoulders a little bit, get the driver out, but no, it is narrow. Again, one of the good things, I hit a draw, so I can kind of try and stay away from, hopefully stay away from all the real garbage down the left side. Gonna pop it down the right for a little draw. It's one of those, if it doesn't come back, the slopes are gonna help me. So I can be a bit more aggressive with the hard 3-wood. Just down that shape, that's perfect. Follow the lead. I'd probably go a bit more right than that, to be fair. Just finishing the shadow of the trees. Just a bit more right. Oh, yes. Perfect. Two balls are away. Come on, let's make a birdie. For me, this is the beauty of this format. A lot of people have said, why don't you play a scramble? You've got more chance of making birdies. But to me, they're not legitimate birdies. You know, they're not a birdie I would have in a tournament. At least here, I'm on the back tees, playing the golf course at its absolute longest. And when I make a birdie, it's with the golf ball from start to finish. So I'm not taking the best of each shot. I'm just playing the hole from start to finish with the same ball. Well, try to anyway. But that's the idea, is that they're legitimate birdies. All right, the score obviously wouldn't be fully legit, clearly, but I'm making proper birdies. That's the goal. Right, Titleist ball is here. TaylorMade's a bit further up. I wonder if TaylorMade balls go further, because that set, my Titleist shot did feel like a very good one. Got 139 flag, sorry, 149 flag. So I've got a 9-iron. It should be a smooth 9-iron this. It should be quite, just a good number. Well, I mean, good number, but terrible accuracy. I pushed it. Oh. When you get a good number, you mess it up with the accuracy. What a game. Right, I think this second shot might require a bit of a draw. I've got a 102 flag, just on the edges of the trees here, so they're not too much in the way unless I pull it into them. So I'm going to aim just right at the flag. I mean, a little bit, 6 to 10 foot right at the flag is not going to be an issue. Little draw, lovely. Come on, be the number. Okay, finish just right at the flag. It sounded like it landed on the green. I can't see it. Oh, I always seem to be missing the green with the Titleist as well. Okay, what a backdrop, by the way. What a place this is. It's been a long day, I'll be honest. I was up at 4 AM to start the travel. It's now about 5 PM, so it's been a long day. I'm going to blame a little bit of that. Feeling a bit dehydrated. Need a few beers to rehydrate, obviously. Okay, downhill. I'm going to open the blade on this just to try and get that softer landing, because I think regardless it is going to release quite a bit forward. So slightly open blade, just work the shaft left through the ball. Oh, it's too soft. Just so soft. The hands are just so soft. So Spanish. Too Spanish there. Too Spanish. Oh, God. I was about to say decent for pace, and then it just stopped moving forwards and started to turn left and come back. Slow one into the grain. Right, it's another par. We're still over par. 3 holes to go. So one of the big changes in my golf bag for this year has been a full change up of irons, driver, 3-wood, the introduction of the 3-iron instead of the 2-iron, and the centre shafted putter. That is a huge, huge change in the golf bag, and the main reason for it was for improved consistency, but also improved forgiveness. A lot of the times with my old TSI 3, when I was hitting my off-centre shots, it wasn't giving the forgiveness that I needed. The TSR, whilst doing my fitting, was giving me the forgiveness that I needed. When I was hitting the ball slightly heel side or slightly toe side, I was still getting good yardage. But when I was using the 3, the TSI 3 and the TSR 3, the off-centre hits were losing a lot more power. So one of the big decisions I had to make was actually, on the absolute perfect strike, the TSI 3 and the TSR 3 actually went further than the TSR 2. But I don't strike it absolutely perfect every single time. So I went for the idea that actually my off-centre hits will go 20 yards further than the 3 series and the TSI. So that was a huge change for me. And also the other big change I've made is I've gone from blades to cavity back. For the first time, I had a very short spell for a couple of months, 7 or 8 years ago, but literally for the first time in since I was 16 or 17, I've played blades ever since. So this was again a huge change up for me, because I wanted the technology in the heads. I want better golf clubs to help me when I hit bad shots, and that's one of the key things. I do feel like I'm getting older, I'm getting a bit slower, I'm missing the face, not quite as, a little bit more than I used to, and I want the golf clubs to help me out. So for me, equipment more so than ever this year has played a huge role. That's why I wanted to do this sponsored video with Golf Gear Giveaways, because they're given the opportunity to get all the best brands and the best clubs in the world for such a tiny price in comparison to what the retail price is, for example. So give the website a try and enter yourself into a draw, see how you go, and good luck. All right, 7th hole, 365 meters. I'm back out with the three wood again. Although this does look a little bit wider, it's blind, I can't see it. I can't really see much. I can see the top of the hill and then the hole vanishes. So I suppose it's just trying to play to what's in front of you. Oh, perfection. Oh, feels so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel so good when you hit a nice shot? Been trying to straighten my path over the last kind of year or so and just really struggled. And actually now I just feel a bit more at home again, just being probably a little bit too much on the inside. Not much, just a little bit. But at least I feel like I know what I'm going to get. Oh, as soon as you say stuff like that, just fell back. It's kind of like, I was up there then, I was in there, inside, and there, stuck, low off the face, out to the right. Classic Carter. And that, my friends, is the end of the TP5s. Wow. Guys, please donate. £10 down, $15 down, not a great day. Right, 130 flag, slightly into the breeze, so I've got a pitching wedge. I'm just gonna hit this a normal full shot, I think. Just with the breeze just counteracting that extra little bit of maybe 4 or 5 yards that I hit it. Come on, let's get up and down. Not a birdie yet, this is ridiculous. Oh, so pure. I mean, that could be in the hole. So I've hit some, you know what, I've honestly hit some really crisp iron shots, sometimes at the wrong time, sometimes with the wrong club, but it's kind of there. I know you're probably watching this thinking, I could be on for shooting a 37. I'm trying to shoot 29, I'm 8 shots behind, but it feels close. And I'm saying that with a straight face, all right? I'm not joking. Guys, that could not have been very far from dropping at all. Also, who can relate? Group in front, you've left a wedge. Right, so from this distance, I normally line the right up. So in this case, I'm lining up the Pro V1X. Just going left edge of the flag stick. So not much in this at all. Try and be firm with it, try and be positive. I almost need to imagine it's a par putt, you know, just be positive. Right, we're back to level par and we've got 2 holes to go. I'm gonna hand this little warbird into the marshals. Okay, the driver's out, it's a 500 meter par 5, so that's 550 yards. And I think I can see the green. There's a road all down the right hand side and there's a lot of garbage down the left. I'm gonna hit one shot with this, but I'm not convinced it's the shot. There's a road way up in the distance. That's the road I'm gonna try and take with the driver. Probably needs a little cut. It just needs to move a little bit from left to right, but it's all downhill. I mean, this is just dangerous for health and safety, let alone losing yet another golf ball. Oh my God, I think that's the perfect line. That is unbelievable. It's the best shot I've ever hit. Oh. Oh. Someone's just shouted. Someone's just shouted. There's a group in front of me, but I can't see them. They could be at the bottom of the hill. That was the best drive, honestly, it's the best drive I've hit since I've had this driver. That was perfectly out of the screws. I want to do it again, but I might just give them an extra couple of minutes just to make sure they're gone. That was just as well hit, but maybe slightly left. That could be a dead ball, that. Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm not going to find that one. I hope the first one is not in the group in front's pocket. 2 great strikes. Guys, I'm sad to report that golf ball number 4 for the day is dead. It's gone. And it's getting bloody expensive, I'll be honest. That is like, we're like £15 down. It's ridiculous. But this drive was phenomenal. That's fine. We're over it. 150 yard flag, 146 distance, 150 playing with the slope. So I've got a 9-iron. It should be a perfect 9-iron this, to be honest. Just gonna nestle that in there, up and down for eagle. It's on the flag. Is it the right yardage? I mean, it's all over the flag. This could be a late flurry. 1 ball. Guys, we've got that to go 2 under. Definitely feel like I found my shape again. That's just the best way for me to be playing, I think. Just allow for the draw, aim for the draw, but feel like I'm playing a straight shot, and that's the key. Your straight shot's not really straight. No one in the world's got a straight golf shot, okay? But your straight could be a shape. And that's the one thing that I and probably a lot of golfers need to remember is we've got to allow for it. There's no point aiming at the flag because we're not going to hit a straight shot to the flag. Trust me, nobody hits a straight shot. Right, for the first time today, we're aim pointing. Now, I've straight away said that and thought to myself, why is it taking you for an eagle putt to aim point it? Now, I don't fully see the turn, to be honest, so just wanted that to back me up. I just feel like this is straight up the hill with a smidgen off the left. Oh, no, it's not. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be off the left. No, it's off the right. Oh, the indecision, folks. As soon as you get an eagle putt, it means something, eh? Right. Still not outside the hole, though. Good pace. I mean, you just don't help yourself, do you? You just don't help yourself. Well, it's back-to-back birdies. It's a bit of a disappointment. I still, to be honest, don't know which way that putt goes. It didn't seem to move very much. At first, I did think it was straight. Sometimes when you see a straight putt, you just think it's almost too good to be true. Right, 172 yards, final hole. Come on, let's get up and down.
Still over par.
Shut up. 1 under. I don't go over par, me. All right, 172. I'm gonna have to fade it around my GoPro. I'm a bit scared that that's a bit too close. 7-iron. Fade a little bit. Fade a little bit. Oh, I've missed the green. Oh, I've missed the green, and I've left it short. So it's. Oh no, I've missed the green again. I mean, you get 2 attempts and you still miss the green twice. Right, we are finishing with some terrible course management. I've got the whole of Spain to the right. I've short-sided myself twice. Not a bad lie, to be fair. Open the blade up, it's got to land so soft, and it's got to land as close to that front edge as possible. Sit. Go in. Oh! Oh! Wow! What a finish that would have been. Oh! What a finish that could have been. Right, attempt number 2 this time. Probably harder, more thick rough. It's superb to get this up high. It's not the best actually. It's quite a firm lie. So I'm going to play this open face, but I'm just going to chip it into the fringe and let it release. That's not the fringe. Too far. First one was good. That was actually, I struck it amazing. Had to land here really. It's gone 40 foot past the camera. Right, this is where it's come down to, folks. This putt to stay under par. It's been a mixed bag today. some really nice shots, some really not great ones, and 4 lost balls. Okay, let's not finish level par, because that's exactly what Fryer said I would do. That's going to be annoying. Come on. Phew. Okay, 1 under par finish. Not bad, but not great. Work to do. I'm going to be here for 4 days. I'm going to get some practice in, and I'm going to play one more time before I then head off to Dubai for episodes 4 and 5. So I'm not actually just going to Dubai for episodes 4 and 5. Well, that would be pretty big time, wouldn't it? And that's not me. And that's not where I'm at all. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. Also, most importantly, please do hit that subscribe button. It does make a massive difference to the channel. And from a fantastic Cala resort, thank you very much for having me, Cala. We'll see you again in the next video.